G-Ratt style, baby. We're locked and loaded. Let's go to Clearlake. Got those thin swims, got that 4-inch executions, a dirty itch. Clearlake Outdoors, don't forget it. This is the one you're gonna come get your goods in. You know, when you're in the Lake County area, everybody come on down. This is the place that got reels, rods, line, you name it, it's all here. Nino's always behind the counter over there doing an awesome job. What's happening, everyone? Garrett Dixon with G-Ratt Baits. Hey, we're down here with the man himself. We got Dave Burris here, the owner of Clearlake Outdoors, and he does a phenomenal job supporting all of us local boys and taking care of everybody always around the clock. You know what I mean? Dave's an awesome dude. So, Frank, you want to say what's up, Dave?
We love bass fishing. That's all we care about. So if you're going to go bass fishing on Clearlake, if you want to know what's going on in the lake, what was going on last week, what's going to go on next week, stop by the shop and we'll get you all taken care of. Thin swims right now going off, so recommend those.
Thank you guys for listening. Garrett Dixon, G-Ratt Baits, and David, Clearlake Outdoors. All right, folks, we're back in one of my favorite fisheries in the country again. We got my boy Logan from Cali Ranch Productions on the camera as always. And we got our boy Garrett Dixon from G-Ratt Baits out here. I want to get better on these thin swims. We got our signature Guida Sexy Sag thin swim, 3-inch and 4-inch. So we're gonna be rocking those things today. We're about to jump on, the G-Ratt Green Machine, guys. Can't wait to get on the water with you. See you out there. Usually like that 3rd, 4th week in April. When that water first hits 60, it's a fun time to grab a calm frog and start throwing it around. And I mean, you can have a good frog bite clear from April 15th all the way through, you know, the summer and never slow down. I like about a 30 to 50 foot cast with the frog to ensure a deep hook penetration, solid hook set. Frog hooks, they got to get it just right to kind of penetrate them. So if you can get them to bite it on a shorter cast, the better, and you will land a ton of fish on a con frogs. Hey, what's up, guys? It's a dude here, G-Ratt Baits and Joseph Rosa Guida. We're out here on Clearlake, and as of late, you guys know, we're semi-retired right now, so we kind of get a lot of questions. What's the dude up to? What is Clay Guida doing now that he's not always competing? We're fishing more now than ever, which is, everyone knows that's my passion, and I've been blessed to be able to turn my passion into my profession again. We got to compete in, you know, MMA for over 20 years, and now we've been, you know, running Gills and Thrills forever. I was watching my boy, Coach Uriah Faber fight Peter Yan at the UFC New Year's in Las Vegas in 2019. I saw this gentleman, his wife came up and turned out to be Hank DuBose. He came up, he's like, yo, Guida, how you doing, man? I own G-Ratt Baits with my partner, huge fight fan, been watching you for years. He told me about the ISE, the International Sportsman's Expo, which was in Sacramento, and we stayed in touch. He told me to go meet his partner, Garrett Dixon. So we were running a Gills and Thrills booth up there at the time with Chad Mendez. So I cruised over to the fishing building because everybody knows how avid of a fisherman I am. I can't stay away from the fishing building. So I went over there to the G-Ratt Baits booth and I saw my partner, Garrett Dixon, over there. The booth was packed with people. Every single bait was perfectly placed, shiny. I didn't really know a whole lot about G-Ratt Baits then. I never fished glide baits, I never fished swim baits, but I wanted to learn how to fish on the West Coast, and I heard these guys were up and comers. And I tell you what, my boy Garrett welcomed me with open arms. He gave me a fat sack of baits. I didn't even have the rods that were gonna be able to throw any of these things, man, but I could just see how passionate and intense he was about fishing and how he spoke about each bait. And yeah, he took me out to the back trailer and loaded me up with even another big bag of them too. So that's kind of how it all started out. You know, years went by, you know, we fished all over the country together. Garrett brought me in as partner in G-Ratt Baits, and he introduced me to our other partner, Mike Snyder, who is, you know, big in the oil and gas industry. And same thing, he was a fight fan. We all love fishing, and so it was just a natural progression. And you know, I want to thank my partner over here, Garrett Dixon, who's standing right next to me, who introduced me to Clearlake, my favorite fishery in the country, even though I'm from Florida, but there's nothing like fishing out here in Clearlake. And so that's where we're at today. People ask me all the time, what are you up to now? I see you love fishing, and we're all about G-Ratt Baits, guys.
Pacific Ghost. Our boy Nate, man, he's a legend. He's a giant bass, giant catfish. It doesn't matter.
I want to catch a big old catfish, which I haven't caught in a long, long time, especially on artificial lures. When I was a kid, my dad used to take us catfishing when we were young. It was awesome. We would throw big old night crawlers on there. We would throw stink bait on there, anything you could to trigger these big catfish. But when I get to see these colorful catfish out here in Northern California, it kind of brings me back, you know, to our childhood. And I want to show my old man a big catfish and Big J back home. I know they would be pumped to see one. So, like I was saying earlier, folks, our boy Big Nate, Pacific Ghost, man, look at this guy. He catches them everywhere he goes. Look at that, man. Pulling them out of the toolies.
Cast right there.
Look at how well built that thing is, guys. Look at the colors on it.
Just spawning.
Yep, that's your early summer bass right there, guys, on Clearlake, man. No one does it better than Pacific Ghost out here, man.
Let me get you on the deep water.
Big Nate put us on. This thing is strong, guys. Come on, stay on.
He's gonna go on shallow.
Come on. Oh, this thing's a beast.
Remember, you only got 8-pound test.
Yep. Come on, come on. Oh, this thing is strong. He's shaking his head now back and forth. Big head shake.
Remember, 8 pounds.
Woo, boy. Yeah, come on.
Now he's coming back to the D.
Yep.
Have you seen her or no?
This
big
is heavy,
mama.
man. That's a big fish. Oh, is he doing that shake? Oh my goodness, now I see it. Yep, look at it doing the, I call it the gator roll, the old catfish roll, old Mr. Whiskers. Look at this beauty. Check it out.
Oh, that's a good eating one right there.
Oh,
You can't resist.
look at that, guys. Big Nate put me on the catfish, freaking big old catfish on the G-Ratt 3-inch thin swim signature series. Guida section shad. Look at the belly on this beast.
Right when we changed the bait, too.
Right?
They're just weird, huh?
Yep. Consistency, guys. You have to keep throwing them and use a very, very similar retreat. Like Nate's got them locked in. All right, guys. We finally got our big catfish. Chasing them with Nate, Pacific Ghost, on our signature series 3-inch G-Ratt thin swims, guys. Check this beauty out. Look at this. Using bass lures to catch trophy catfish. Look at old Mr. Whiskers, just like the old days. What a beauty. Now we're going with our boy Nate, Pacific Ghost, to go see his daughter in jiu-jitsu practice, which happens to be right here at Lakeport, by Clearlake. And he got his brand new boat just sitting out there on spot lock. You talk about technology, you talk about fishing, the game has changed so much. All these electronics, I mean, from the forward-facing sonar to spot lock to these trolling motors, it's just incredible. Nothing better than getting these kids out here, learning self-defense, learning jiu-jitsu, learning wrestling, which is the greatest sport of all time, my favorite sport.
That's on their new rocker. G-Ratt. No, it's their bait. Good job, bro.
Rocking that rock.
You're extending.
Oh, he just, do you see that?
What'd you do?
Nothing, he just came up and just right out of his mouth, man. Oh, boy. Dang.
You gonna look at it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a
Pounder,
good
huh?
one. About 4 or 5, yep.
Rockers.
This one we're not messing with, guys.
Is it a crappie?
That's a bass.
Have a good one, buddy.
There you go, man. You want to reel
Oh.
it in? Hey, here we go, guys. That's back-to-back rocker fish. We missed the first one. It was a 5-pounder right on the side of the boat, but we got to see it. But check out the build on this one, guys. Holy smokes. Check that green rocker out. All right. I'm on. Here we go. 1, 2.
Eat that thing.
So as far as this rocker goes, I haven't fished it a whole ton. We designed it, we created it for forward-facing sonar. Had a nice one to this right next to the boat. A 5-pounder came up and spit it, thought we had him. And then 2 casts later, just a little twerp. But so it's proven. I'm getting more familiar with it, more comfortable with it, and it's definitely going to be a fun bait to learn to throw. Yeah, it's pretty sweet little bait. Today was one of those off-the-cuff days. We came out, with all intentions to catch some bass, but we hit up our boy, Big Nate, Mr. Pacific Ghost. He's been fishing this lake for, what, 20 years, bud?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And you know what? He wanted to take us out because he's been slaying the big catfish on the Guida Sexy Shad thin swims. And then we got on the rocker and the finesse fishing, and we got a couple in the boat. So everything's setting up properly. It's going to be an awesome summer on Clearlake, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in at G-Ratt Baits, at Gills and Thrills at Guida. And you know what we say, Gills and Thrills at Guida, come for the gills, stay for the thrills. All right, check us out, gratbaits.com. Peace.
We all know the truth.
Drinking
Mine
sodas.
bigger than his.
Hey, look at these little squirt guns, bud. I got less muscles than anyone on the lake. But you know what? We know how to use them.
That away.